guys, we're here at the summit in Reno as part of the Hot August Nights visit, and I'm here with the owner of this beautiful first generation Corvette. It's a 1961 Chevrolet Corvette. I understand it's a 283, and so sir, could you just kind of tell us about the powertrain of the
Yes, that's a C-130 flying over.
Out of Fallon?
That's right out of here.
Okay.
Air guard.
Right
and
on.
yeah, this is an original engine, original transmission.
Nice.
It's automatic. They made 13,000 that year.
Okay.
And less than a third were automatic, so they're pretty rare.
Right on.
So it's all still factory numbers.
Now, are these power glides back?
Yes.
Okay.
2-speed power glide.
So 2-speed power glide, guys,
Yes.
and most of you guys who are in the will know about the power, because the power glide preceded the 350 and 400, right?
Correct.
So.
And they used a lot of them on the circuit track and just hot rod.
Right. Yeah, and obviously the drag racing folks who are making, you know, big power, it comes at a certain level. The power glide is just the way to get down the track.
Yeah, 1 year.
Yeah. So how long have you owned this, and what's
It's almost 20 years.
Okay, so you've owned this for a while, and then what have you done as far as just maintaining it, paint or whatnot?
Well, the paint was a repaint before.
Okay.
And they did do a very good job, but I used it as a driver.
Right on.
And I did seats, you know, the upholstery basically.
Sure.
Steering, the brakes themselves, all back to stock.
Right.
And
I like the shifter.
Electric on the inside of the motor and
Right.
the inside of the back end of the car. So.
Right. Check out that rear view, the dash mounted rear view mirror, guys, and look at the speedo and tach. You know.
Yeah, 160.
Yeah.
And I've had it to 120 plus.
Oh wow. So
Coming
what
across
gearing? What gearing?
It's got 355s.
355s. Okay.
Yep.
So I would assume, you know, when you think of 355 is a good. That's starting to get some good highway gears.
Yep.
But when you think of that gear, it's kind of like maybe like a happy medium. You still
It's
get
in
some
between. You're right.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so when I hear that kind of speed, I think of the transmission must have a long gear. Is that
Definitely.
okay?
The drive is there. It's the first and drive. That's it.
Right. And guys, you can see the translation between, because when I looked at this car, I almost thought it was a C2, but then when I saw the top, it was a giveaway that it was a C1 Corvette. Right. But you can see the evolution kind of going from a first gen into the second gen. And you know, I'll be honest with you, the C2 Corvettes everyone loves, everyone talks about, you know, the split window. But when you look at this car really has a lot of what I would say original design. Yes, and I'll let you speak.
I was just going to say the ducktail that came out in '61.
Okay.
And that translated into the 63, 64, 65.
Right on.
But it's just smooth.
Okay.
And that's basically it from front to rear.
Yeah, and you really can't overstate the body lines and how they just flow and transition on the car. Correct. And you really kind of just get the understanding of you know, cars in this era. They don't make them like that anymore. If you look over there, look at the C7. It's all, you know, it's plastic and carbon. You know, if you ever see a modern day Vette wreck, they pretty much explode and there's plastic and carbon all over the road.
Yeah, these just crack.
Yeah. So another interesting thing, guys, is this is a removable hardtop. As you can see the seams where the front trim is. Yeah. Removable hardtop. Do we know how much this weighs, curb weight on this?
No, it's about 32, 34.
Okay. So, you know, light car, especially by today's standards, you know, considering the C7 is 35 and some change, and the C8, I think they said picked up a few ponies because, or picked up, not a few ponies, but picked up a few pounds because they went away from the transverse leaf spring and then running coilovers. But that cost a little bit of weight. Yeah. That's what the people wanted. Although transverse leaf springs, did they start in C1?
These are just...
Because I know C2 had them, right?
Yes.
The mono leaf spring? Okay.
Yes.
So,
C2 did.
Okay, so from C2 all the way to C7, guys, they ran the mono leaf spring. They were good enough for lots of competition, but Corvette decided for C8 to go a different direction, and so now they have a coilover. They also have a drive-by braking system, which I think people are kind of weirded out about that.
Yeah,
There's a drive, like, so your braking is
They got to try it.
right.
They're afraid to try something new.
Right. Yeah.
Big babies.
Yeah. 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 So, I think that's pretty much it.
Okay.
I appreciate your time, sir.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming out to Hot August Nights.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, just continue to enjoy this car. And are there any shops, any body shops, any classic performance shops, or anything that you want to plug, or kind of just give a shout out to, or?
The Lulz is on Greg Street.
Okay.
Those guys are good.
Okay.
My buddy was a shop teacher at one of the high schools.
Okay.
Had the kids. They opened up the shop down here. They do a good job. They take their time.
Okay. So DeLule's out here in Sparks, and one of the instructors at the local high school. Right. Okay.
It was some of the students he had.
Okay.
And then they went on to mechanics.
Right. Okay. Right on. Because you're not seeing too much. I think a lot of the mechanical or auto hobby and all that
Right.
stuff's coming out of the high schools. You don't see that anymore, are they?
Fading out.
It's fading away.
There's
Okay.
only 2 left in Washoe County.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your trades will always be needed. They tell everyone to be a programmer and all that stuff, but everyone can't do that.
No.
And trades will still
Turn
exist.
wrenches.
Yeah. So. Alrighty, guys.
All right.
Well, signing off here from Summit. Nice meeting you, sir. Thanks for
Okay,
your time.
have a good day.
You too. Bye.